If you think America's two-party system is dysfunctional, then you're in the right place. Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Art. I'm not going to say good morning because, to tell you the truth, I almost forgot it was Monday morning. And I'm right beside the Columbia River this morning on my way to Seattle area, Renton, Washington. I don't know if you can see much there behind me, but when I travel around, I really believe the vast majority of American citizens are good people. But good people don't make press. And I think that's too bad because, sure, you see some jerks, but every day I travel, I see some things that are, I hesitate to use the word, but heartwarming. Anyway, I'm in Washington State, and I just visited with my brother from another mother, Dale Lindekugel, and one of the many things that I enjoy is we have great discussions, and because we have so much common history, our discussions go places they shouldn't with other people because they don't have the common history. But it really puts in perspective how valuable the discussions are. Discussions where you value the input of the other person. Let me just say that again, because some of you haven't experienced that for a long time. Discussions where you value the input of the other person. I think they're wonderful. And I learn a lot from it, and I value that. And so that's what I'm trying to encourage. Let's discuss things that aren't on the regular agenda. And specifically, how to eliminate the two-party system. Now, one of the things that came from our discussion that I absolutely know is true, but I don't understand it. And that is that the vast majority of people don't have a problem with the two-party system. And I find that absolutely incredible. I really do. How can you look at what's going on politically and not see that as a problem? Not to mention, the dysfunctionality of the Congress, so they can't get anything decent passed. The constant back and forth. They just have to respond to each other, and it's absolutely the end of the world if they don't. If they don't win, that the world's going to end. No, they're both evil. They're both evil, and I can't see. They've legalized corruption. They've taken away millions of American votes for president by their winner-take-all rule. They simply ignore the votes of millions of Americans, and they're absolutely corrupted. Seriously. Political parties were not intended in the Constitution. Okay? You don't believe me? Fine. Look yourself. The number one selling author at the time was John Locke. He said, "Party is the madness of the masses for the gain of the few." He was absolutely right. And the colonists believed that the political parties were evil. But everybody's growing up with them, and they accept them as being reality, and that just blows my mind. The number of things Americans have to choose from in general is immense. But politically, we only have two choices. And the way they're lining up the way they're lining up it against each other, we're going to have fascism versus socialism. It's ridiculous. We've got to try stop it. So anyway, I really hope that you consider having good discussions. And I hope you will consider discussing how to end the two-party divide, because I really believe it's killing the country. And there's so many good people in this country, and that's my approach, is I want to touch as many common people as I can Of course, I don't have the resources to do that, but that's still what I'd like to do. Because I think the common people are the strength of America. And there's so many good people that are, when I say common people, I mean the people who understand what they have in common with their neighbors. That they still have a sense of community, because the sense of community has been shattered. And another thing that I really enjoyed about Spokane this weekend was learning that a lot of the people do know their neighbors. Many places in America, people have no idea who the people living next to them really are. All right, well, I hope you have a tremendous day. I'm on the road, obviously, and remember, every day is a gift, so that's why they call it the present. So unwrap that present and understand there's good stuff in there for you today. Have a great day and a great discussion.